Thank you guys for coming today. We are going to talk about interest rates and why interest rates are rising so rapidly. So before we dive into that, we first have to understand the relationship between interest rates and the government, and then also interest rates in the market. So how interest rates affect the market. So first, the Feds are the ones increasing interest rates. Now, the Fed's role is to manage the United States economy the best they can. They do this by watching inflation, and they do this by watching unemployment. Now, as we all know, interest rates were down to pretty much record lows during COVID, and that's because they wanted to stimulate the economy. They saw unemployment at highs, and they acted quickly, and it worked. So home prices rose, interest rates dropped to record lows. We're looking at about 2.5% mid-2020. The Fed's fund rate was at about 0.25%, which is about as low as it gets. And now, since during COVID, they printed about $5.2 trillion. Now, inflation is starting to take its toll, and the Feds are wanting to hedge against that. So in order to do that, they need to increase interest rates. Now, the reason they increase interest rates is because it destimulates the market. It encourages saving, it discourages borrowing. So we are going to see interest rates rise at rates we haven't really seen. Now, keep in mind, inflation is at about 8.5%. That is a 325% increase from last year. Now, in order to hedge against inflation, interest rates need to rise faster, ideally faster than inflation. Now, what is a 2% increase? Like I said, 2% over the past 2 months. What does that 2% increase mean to the average home buyer? So average home buyer, say $500,000 house. The difference of that 2% is a difference of $500 a month. $500 in your monthly payment. So understanding the influence and the effect that interest rates have is critical. Too many people simply focus on the price of homes. They don't realize how important interest rates are and how much interest rates actually affect their monthly payments and ultimately the overall cost of the home.